plot twist in all of cinema. I don't think that's a controversial thing to say, but you know, the fact that Darth fucking Vader, the villain of the series at this point, is the father of the hero. It's like, what? It was huge. It was a huge fucking reveal. Hello, I just wanted to thank you for clicking on my video, and I wanted to let you know, not only do I create content in my YouTube channel here, Class in a Glass, but I'm also on Twitch, where I play single-player games, multiplayer games. I do movie reviews, cartoon reviews, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Also, it would be a big help if you can check out my Patreon, where you can gain access to audio commentaries, reactions, and the ability to submit questions for my podcasts and videocasts. And all that content can be found in the links below. In the meantime, enjoy the video. But chat, again, in case I missed you, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice Thursday afternoon. We got to get to some of these questions because I am on a timetable right here. It's a little bit weird. In case I don't get to everyone's questions today, I will do a makeup class in a glass tomorrow, chat. Probably before I start the Mandalorian watch party, penultimate episode, chat, second to last episode of the season, and then I'll be playing some Cyberpunk, do a nice big fat Cyberpunk stream, chat. So no movie review tomorrow, no tune review tomorrow, just because of Cyberpunk. You know, it's the big game, it's the talk of the town, chat, for various reasons. You know, it seems like a lot of the older generation consoles are struggling to play it right now. Although I've heard some other people that saying it's fine. So I don't know. I'm playing on PS5, chat. We'll see how it all turns out. And we'll probably do some multiplayer shenanigans as well. Hopefully, I'll be better at the multiplayer shenanigans tomorrow than I was last night, chat. I was off. I don't know what it was. Playing Call of Duty and Apex, chat. I guess sometimes you just have your off days. But we'll go ahead and jump into some of these questions right now. And I also have some questions from last week that I was not able to get to. So I'm going to go ahead and answer them here. Now, Color Me Hazel, which I don't know if she's in the chat right now, but apparently I misread one of her last questions. I thought it was in relation to what I would ask Zack Snyder, but she's just saying, any question ever. So this is the context for her question. She says, if you're able to ask one yes or no question and get the absolute truth as your answer, what would you ask? It's a good question. I mean, I think one off the top of my head is very, I think it's very standard, straightforward. A lot of people would ask this is, I would ask like the head of some government agency or something or whatever, like the higher echelon, chat, let's see, the most secretive government official. I would ask, are there aliens? And they would say, yeah. And I'd be like, yeah, of course there are. Because hearing all those weird, you heard about that weird story this week, chat? Apparently it was an Israeli security official saying that Israel and the United States are in contact with a galactic federation of aliens. Have you read that shit? It was fucking nuts. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, it makes sense, though. It makes sense. We're trying to enter the Galactic Federation of Aliens, chat, but they don't want to allow us in there because we're all fucking crazy and, we're not as advanced as they are. But, yeah, I guess that'd be even though I already know the answers. Of course there's other life forms in the galaxy. Of course they've probably been to Earth and observed us. But, yeah, I would like, hey, is this true? They go, yeah. I'd be like, okay, cool. At least then I have a definitive answer, chat. So, yeah, my question would be, are there actually aliens and have they visited our planet? It's the high concept of Halo. Yes, I hope not. I hope not, because people want to exterminate humanity. Look at us as demons. Look at us as abominations. Oh, because I'll ask Avi, why are you the way you are? That's a great question. He said Trump wanted to reveal aliens, but aliens stopped him. Oh, really? Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I didn't read all that. That's awesome. Channel K, welcome to stream. That little metal thing they found in Utah disappeared and popped up in 2 different places around the world. What? That's crazy. It must be like an alien device or something. Listen, device. Plot twist, we are the aliens on this planet. That would be fucking amazing. I'd be like, holy shit. That would be really cool. That's like a plot twist in a sci-fi film, chat, where you find out like we're not the original species on this planet. And like it's all been manufactured to a degree, like what our ancestors exterminated the original species, and they've been layering in these lies for decades and stuff. That would be fucking cool. That would be really cool. Have you ever failed a big test? Oh, all the time, man. All the time. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. I got an F's. High school. I probably got, I don't know, did I get any F's in college? Maybe, probably. Yeah, man, it happens. Don't worry about it. You always have other opportunities. And listen, the teachers give you a lot of, if you have like a good teachers, they'll give you a lot of leeway for other credit. As long as I'm going to tell you right now, man, as long as you pass the class, you'll be good. You'll be good. It doesn't matter if you get an A, a B, a C. If you pass that in college, they don't give a shit. You know, once you get into the working world, they could care less. They could care less. It's just like, okay, you got your degree, great. How have you used this for experience? How have you used it outside of school? That's what they all care about, is your experience. That's what I tell people. If you're in college right now, whether you're an undergrad or a grad student, you should absolutely get internships. Try to apply yourself to stuff outside of the curriculum that you're learning right now, of the school that you're at. Go outside and get that hands-on experience. It's so important, because that's what all these businesses or groups or wherever these places you're applying to for work are looking for at the end of the day. You can have a master's degree, you can get a bachelor's degree, I'll get your foot in the door, but that's not going to be the thing that's going to decide your fate in a job interview. It's just not. I'm going to tell you that right now. Too much importance is placed on the amount of A's you get in a class or something. Do not worry about that. Get that hands-on experience outside of class. That's what all these places are looking for. That's what I can tell you right now. James Embry, if they bring Luke into Mando, will they decanonize the new trilogy, please? I don't know about that one, but I don't know. I would not be shocked now if Luke does make an appearance. If Baby Yoda, or Grogu, as he's also known as now, I don't consider him that name, Chad. I call him Baby Yoda. I wouldn't be surprised if they got Sebastian Stan to play Luke Skywalker. That'd be a great fucking reveal. It'd be really cool. Yeah, I'd be up for it. I'd definitely be up for it. Or you could sell drugs. I mean, you have options. I'm saying you have options. Absolutely. Yes. But now, chat, again, that was my answer coming, Jesus. I'd ask if aliens do exist and is there a galactic federation. I love that whole plot, just that we're the aliens. That'd be amazing. I would really fucking dig that. All right, but now, chat, we're going to move on to some new questions. This was from last week I was not able to get to. We have some of M. Xavier's questions right here. And this is his first question. What prompted you to move to Austin, Texas? Was it the spill DT, one of us, or was that another reason? So the reason why I moved to Texas, Chad, at the time, I was living in Connecticut. I was doing my undergrad in Connecticut, and I had graduated. Matter of fact, I graduated early, and I was looking at schools in the South and Southwest United States because the two big reasons. One, it was getting very expensive to live in the Northeast. Chat, taxes are very high. I don't like the weather up in the Northeast. I hate the cold. I hate the snow. Now I'm fucking done with it. And I wanted to find a place where I have some job security after I would graduate. Chat, and also find a position within the school that would hire me so it can help pay for my education. That was the big thing. So I was looking all over the country, Chad. I was looking in Florida. I was looking in Georgia. I was looking in Texas. I was looking in New Mexico and Arizona, California. But California was way too fucking expensive. I'm not going to go there. Colorado, and one of the schools was in Texas in San Marcos. It was one university, and they were one of the few schools that offered me a position while also attending classes during my master's, and it just kind of, it just worked out. And no, I knew that DT and one of us were down there, of course, and I went to all their stuff as well. But that was the primary decision. Is I wanted to find a place where I knew where living was not that expensive, where there were lower taxes, and there were job opportunities. Yeah, a lot of people are leaving the Northeast because it's too goddamn expensive, and a lot of businesses are relocating in the South and the Southwest because of they pay less taxes, chat. And that was the big reason. That was the big decision. The big reason that influenced my decision making to move down here. And I like it in Texas, honestly. I mean, yeah, it's relatively inexpensive, and I don't nearly pay as much as taxes I used to in Connecticut or in New York. I like the weather here. There's a lot to do. Like when I was in Connecticut, it was just a college town. It was a college town that just had a couple of bars and restaurants and a shitty movie theater. It was not great, to be honest. And Buffalo, I mean, Buffalo's been a dying city. I mean, I guess Buffalo's improving right now, apparently, but it had its issues. It's had its issues for a long time. It's not the it was considered back in, I think, in late 1800s, chat, the second city of lights compared to Paris, and it's like, oh my god, and like that those days are long gone, chat. So, but yeah, no, just better economic opportunities here in Texas right now, and it's fun. That's the big ones. Hopefully that answers your question. M. Xavier. There's Monster Juicy. Tiberius Mug, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing very well. Guys, submit a question. For the people might not know, I have established a Patreon called Classic Glass. It's been up since September. And if you subscribe at the highest level, chat, tier 4 subscription, you have the ability to submit questions for this show. But yeah, that's how you do it. And you can email me, or I make a post on my Patreon where you can say, okay, feel free to go ahead and list out your questions. And I do this every single Thursday, or at least as much as possible. Sometimes I'll have to take a Thursday off depending on reasons, if we don't have a lot of questions or whatever, some life stuff pops up. But yeah, that's how you're able to do it. Okay, so I hope that answers your question right there. Yep, tax no income tax. That's a big boon. That's a big boon. Exactly, Jay Cuz. Thirdly, I'll move to Canada. See, Canada's is great, but it's just the cold. I just can't handle the cold anymore, Chad. I prefer warmer weather. Sounds better than living in Alabama. I've never been lived in Alabama before. I've driven through Alabama, and I agree. Yes. But here we go. Let's go ahead and get to the next question by M. Xavier. Thank you again. I don't know if you've ever talked about this, but what were your thoughts on esports? Do you watch any of them? If so, which ones? So I've watched a couple of esports, like not like religiously or anything. Like I checked out some matches or whatever. It's not even like a full match or anything like that. Just to see what it's like. I checked out like a Street Fighter esports match one time and had these guys. Mostly it's the stuff where the crazy shit goes down. Like you have people from the audience that go on the fucking stage and shit. Like there's one esports event I remember where it was competition between these two guys, and this audience member came on the goddamn stage and started like giving expert advice to one of the players. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And security had to escort him off the stage. I don't know what the video or the context of what the tournament exactly was. I know it involves Street Fighter. I just thought that was so funny. But no, regular esports never really appealed to me. And the big reason is why something like esports doesn't appeal to me, and why Let's Players and streamers do, is because there's just no audience interaction. It's just them sitting there playing the video game. It's like I can do that myself. But with like a streamer, or a Let's Player on YouTube, like one of my big influences on me, chat, was Achievement Hunter from Rooster Teeth and their Let's Play series. I love their stuff and how they're very comedy based and how they all talk to one another, even if they weren't interacting in the audience chat, because most of the stuff was already pre-recorded. But I love the back and forth and the chemistry between all those guys. And the same with a lot of streamers. I watch them, how they interact with their audience, and a big focus is on humor. And so that's what always appealed to me. And why something like esports, well, I totally understand why people love it. They like the competition aspect, the skills of the players, how they work as a team. I think that's fine. It just doesn't appeal to me. And that's why I prefer something more like a streamer or a Let's Player. Yeah, now, Sam, got to go, Mr. Herman. Take care. Drive safe. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Have a great day. Hope to see you again in the near future. Hopefully tomorrow. Or about a bunch of stuff that we're doing. Cyberpunk and Mandalorian, and probably answering more questions in Classic Glasscast. Terry Small Guide moved to Texas, but I really heavily in public transportation. Yeah, you need to have a car down here. The public transportation in Texas is not good. That's one criticism is, the public transportation is pretty shitty. So you will need a vehicle. No question about that. A lot of things are spread out. But, Austin is, you can do a lot in Austin. Even where I live in San Marcos, it's pretty good. We do have some public transportation. I know it's not great. Evo, it's not my thing. It's never been my thing. I prefer Let's Players and just streamers. Mr. Yasmin. You and Corey are going to talk about the Ass Hat Senator, Tom. Tell us he wants to make a bill where anyone uses copyright content on Twitch, YouTube, and social media will face a felony. I did not know about that. You want to send me a link? Want to send Corey and me a link about that guy? That'd be very interesting. What a fucking prick. What a prick. I do not like that man. Anytime you get the federal government involved, Chad, in the Twitch or YouTube community, I always get very scared. But whatever party it's coming from. And I was like, keep your asses over there. Yeah, don't affect our incomes. That happens, then it's fucked. It's completely fucked then. Twitch and YouTube are just cease to exist. Oh my God. No, that's the last thing you want. That would kill content creators. Something that would absolutely kill content creators. Admin, much like sports, you don't watch esports the same. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's kind of a little boring to me. But I'm not taking away from anyone else who enjoys it. If you like that, you like the level of skill and the camaraderie and the sportsmanship, then more power to you. I just like a little more audience interaction or just a focus on humor. Because that's what appeals to me. Oh. But very good question, Xavier. It's a very good question to ask. This is his third and last question, chat. Now that you have a PS5, do you feel like it was a significant upgrade from the PS4? Graphically, yes. I mean, something like Miles Morales and Demon Souls, yeah, they right off the bat, the ray tracing, the tracing of the rays, yeah, I can definitely tell. I mean, I want to play more games on this system. I want to see how like Call of Duty look a beautiful, chat. Cold War, love that. So I'm noticing that. I really love the controller. I actually have it right here. I'm charging it right now, chat. Also doing some updates. So I think that might have been a reason for the lag last night. But I'm loving the controller. I love the haptic feedback, chat. Like, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. The one thing I will criticize the console on is the lack of memory. It has that solid state drive, chat. It's under a terabyte. And I'm like, come on, man. I paid $500 for this shit, and you're not gonna. Already, chat. I had to delete some stuff off of this thing. Apparently, I downloaded some of the PS4 versions of Miles Morales and what was it? Call of Duty. I'm like, why are these on here? I didn't buy them, but they were just there. So this is weird. I uninstalled those. But that's my one big criticism is why doesn't this have at least? I honestly should have 2 terabytes. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The minimum 2 terabytes, chat. So that's a big critique that I have. Oh, load times, very good point, M. Xavier. The load times are non-existent. It's like Miles Morales, they were non-existent. Demon Souls, they were non-existent. Call of Duty, they were non-existent. So I definitely noticed that. Very good point to bring up. But yeah, I'm definitely noticing it. It's just the lack of storage space is frustrating. Thankfully they're inexpensive. I think a lot of them are compatible with the new consoles. Hopefully they are. I was actually looking up one online and get like a 5 terabyte one for $100, which is like, okay, that's not too bad. So I'll probably end up doing something like that. Crash a little too often. Yeah, it's crashed on me twice already. It's soft locked. I think Spider-Man, Miles Morales soft locked on me one time. And I get it. These are kinks they got to work out. It's a new console, so I'm not gonna be too, hold that over their heads, but the lack of, the fact that it's less than a terabyte, I'm like, come on now. That's the one bullshit thing that frustrates me. Summer Baby, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing very well. Hi, Summer Baby. Hi. Yeah. External SSD is not ready. Shit. Well, that's not good. Oh, no. Yes, it loads fast. I did notice that the downloading time on the console is much faster than it was in the PS4. That was my big complaint with the PS4. One of my big complaints with the PS4 is how it takes so fucking long, even with a wired connection, to download games. And I noticed on PS5, even when it was not wired, it was much, much faster. I was like, okay, I was impressed by that. So that was pretty cool. So if I don't mind the limited amount of space, it stops me from hopping from one game to the other. Yeah, you spend time with one game, true. But as a streamer, I guess I'm thinking of it this way as a streamer too, where I'm playing games for hours and hours and hours on end, typically on my channel, like good amount of time, and it's like, okay, I finish relatively faster than the normal person who's playing a game, chat, like Spider-Man and Demon Souls. I finished Demon Souls fairly fast, even though it took me about a week and a half to play, which I loved it, chat. But it's faster than probably the average person who plays it, So that's why I would like some more space. But that's my one big critique at the moment. But excellent questions, M. Xavier. I really like these. So maybe I'm doing great. How are you? Because I'm doing well. I'm just answering some questions right now. Might have to end this class in the Glass Castle a little earlier than usual because I got to get up to Austin early for some pre-show stuff for the Game Awards and covering some news stories that just broke today. But I'm doing great. It's been a very good day, very productive day. I'm glad you're doing well too. I'm glad you're doing great. Oh, Astro Playroom is cool too. Also, Easter eggs and references to PlayStation properties. I've heard that from other people that I gotta check that out sometime. Maybe I will. I'll do a stream of that someday. But thank you, M. Xavier, for your questions. Really do appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity and for being a Tier 4 subscriber. That's incredibly generous of you, good sir. Hope you're enjoying the content on Class and Glass. And now, chat, we get to some of the new questions that were posted for this week. We got 3 new questions from JT Asmussen. And his first question is, chat, favorite kaiju? I mean, this is, it's a boring answer, chat. It's a boring answer. Actually, you know what? I have 2 answers for this. It's hard not to pick Godzilla, chat. It's really hard not to pick Godzilla. He's probably the most iconic kaiju in the pop culture zeitgeist for how long has he been around, chat? 70 years at this point, 1954, so over 70 years. The original, which I'm actually doing a commentary and full reaction, chat, for the original Godzilla in 1954. You'll find that on a bonus commentary later on, posted sometime this month. Actually did the first 3 Godzilla movies, and I'll be posting them on various days. But yeah, Godzilla is definitely the one. I mean, he's had such a huge cultural impact, not only in Japan and the East, but also in the West, chat. I was a huge Godzilla fan back in the day when I was a little kid. I had all the movies on VHS, you know, everything from the various eras, chat, from the 50s all the way up to like the mid-90s, chat, which is when I was watching them a lot. The one Godzilla movie that always like really stuck out to me that I truly loved, because it was actually it's one of the better written ones too. It's kind of acted as a good end to the series in a way. It was Godzilla versus Destroyer, which I loved, which is, I also Destroy is a fantastic kaiju, Chad. Doesn't also incorporate a lot from the Aliens movies with the design for that particular kaiju. But it just acted as an end to Godzilla and kind of left it in a good place, I thought, where Godzilla dies, but then is resurrected in a degree, or new Godzilla is born. That movie always really appealed to me. It was emotional for me as a kid. I cried when I saw the movie, when I saw Godzilla die, chat. I cried when little Godzuki, Godzilla Jr. In the movie, he perishes. So no, that movie always really appealed to me. And yeah, Godzilla's definitely my favorite kaiju. But in terms of villainous kaijus, always loved Destroyer. I would love to see Destroyer in one of these new iterations of the MonsterVerse that they have going on right now. I think Khan versus Godzilla is probably going to be the last one they do. But I would have loved to have seen Destroyer, Chat, because I think he's a standout. Biollante, I think, is really underrated, Chat. Godzilla vs. Biollante is one of my favorite Godzilla movies. Also, a little more of like a political spy thriller, which I thought was cool. And I just love the design for Biollante. Just very unique, very scary. That always really appealed to me. Trying to think like who else. I mean, Mothra. I mean, who doesn't love Mothra, chat? The mother, the queen of monsters, chat. The queen of monsters. But yeah, those are the ones off the top of my head that always like really appealed to me. I got a soft spot in my heart for Anguirus, chat. Anguirus, the first kaiju that Godzilla ever faced on screen, chat. Godzilla Raids Again. That was before they eventually became friends, chat, on Monster Island and such. But yeah, I've always really liked Godzilla. He was, I mean, it's a boring, maybe it's a relatively generic answer, chat, but I always loved the character. Coco Shops, thank you for resubscribing. Gave a prize for being mean. The winner would be him. Thank you. Using that Prime subscription. Very, very kind of you. Welcome. Currently just answering some questions for my Class in the Glass cast. What about you guys? What are some of your favorite Godzilla kaiju, or just kaiju in general, I should say? Edman, Space Godzilla. I remember Space Godzilla. Rodan's pretty cool. Rodan's very cool. Maybe it's Mothra and Gamera. I'll be doing some Gamera commentaries, full reactions, chat. Starting with Gamera the Invincible. Yes. Chicano, glad you're doing well, Mr. G. Thank you, Chicano. Happy to have you here, man. Yes. Very cool. Yeah, but no, we got to Oregon. Oh, yeah, from Godzilla 2000. I remember I saw that in a theater, matter of fact. That was like one of the few Godzilla films from Japan that went to the theaters, at least here in the States. It was cool. James Bear, I recommend Masters of the Universe for a bad movie. That would be a good one, man. That would be a very good one to do. Yeah, I can add that to the polls. See if the people take. I think I have in the past, but it's never won. But yeah, that'd be a very fun one to do. Very good choices. But yeah, excellent question from JT. Move on to his second. This is related to his previous question. He says, favorite giant robot mecha? That is an excellent question. I mean, in terms of like Japanese, I mean, I always was partial to Mechagodzilla, of course. You know, the robot version, the roboticized version of Godzilla. Always really liked that. And then their battles, both in the original series and in the latter ones, chat. That was always really cool to me. Trying to think of like some other like giant robots. You know what? One that always tugs at my heartstrings, chat. You know, it's a Western film. You might have heard of it. The Iron Giant, chat. Love that movie. Brad Bird. You know, before people became like a very known name with stuff like The Incredibles and Wall-E and Ratatouille, chat. But yeah, love the Iron Giant. You know, Superman. I mean, that's like, oh, God, no. I was always so sad, chat. I was always so sad when that happened. Jet Jaguar. That's right, Jet Jaguar. No, King Kong definitely counts. Christopher Graveyard Fish is a kaiju. He's a kaiju. He's an American kaiju. Absolutely. King Kong definitely counts. Yeah, that's another group. He's on the, on my list, too, is one of my favorite kaiju. Love Skull Island. I think that's the best kaiju movie that's been produced from this MonsterVerse. I think it's by far the best one. Yes. Mr. Assman, by the way, the Sonic Netflix series is from the team. Man of Action, they are the creators, Ben 10. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like Ben 10. Wait, did you answer their favorite animal? My bad, because I was distracted. Wait, what did you answer? My favorite animal? No, it was favorite kaiju. But yeah, Iron Giant is OG. Yeah, man. It is great. I've always loved the Iron Giant. That's such a wonderful movie. It's funny, when the movie came out back in the day, it was not appreciated. They didn't know how to market it, Chad. It was a commercial bomb, sadly. Although critically it did so well. But now it's been reappraised since then, and it's beloved, and it has made money, Chad. But yeah, the Iron Giant is definitely the one that appeals to me most on an emotional level. But like on a cool level, just when I was obsessive as a kid, was Mechagodzilla. Just like, yeah, it's the robot version of Godzilla, and they're fighting. Smash, smash, smash. Always loved that shit. That was always really good. Yes. Oh yeah, the Anne Hathaway movie. You know what? I like that movie a lot. Very good movie. You know, I would say Gundam, but I've never really watched Gundam all that much. I've seen a couple of clips and things, so I wanted to kind of not say that because I just don't know all that much about it. Yeah. My favorite mech is Liberty Prime. Oh, from the Fallout series. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that. Yeah. No, I'm saying, can you tell me your favorite animal? Tell me like I'm a child. My favorite animal? Oh God, that's a good question. Man, I don't know. My favorite animal. Damn. You put me on the spot here. You got me. I got to think about it. I just haven't really thought about that since like I was a little kid. You know, you always like when you're a kid, like your favorite animal's always like the scary ones, right? Like a lion or a wolf or something. But I don't know. Puppies. Yeah, I think puppies. At this point, I want something that's cute and cuddly and I can play with and just wants to cuddle with me. Puppies. All puppies. And that's what blue hedgehogs. Yeah, thanks. It's a good question. No, it is a good question. It is. Yeah, just I haven't really thought about that in so long. But yeah, something that won't eat me. That's the one. Something that won't eat me. That puppies. Oh, little puppies that are just cute and they got smushed in faces and they just want to sit in your lap and play and all the puppies. That means a lot to me that you'd think about it. Like that bro, I'll tip when I'm not like totally. Oh no, you're good. Blizzard Gamers, you're good. No, it is a good question. Just haven't thought about it in a while. But yeah, I'd say just puppies. Puppies can eat. True, they can. If there's a lot of them, they can do. Oh God, no! If there's a lot of puppies and they can't eat me, that's true. You know, you just fucking throw them around. You're like, I could take puppies down, Chad. I could take the puppies down. How hyped is everyone for the Game Awards? You know, honestly, I'm not that hyped. To be completely honest with you, Tiger's Monk. Yeah, I know that we're going to be hosting the VGAs today, Chad. We're not hosting the VGAs, but we're talking about them. We will be commenting on them on 8-Bit Crumbs tonight. But I remember last year's VGAs, Chad, and how boring they fucking were. They were really boring. They were filled with so many goddamn ads. And I remember the announcements. Those almost felt like tertiary to everything else that was going on. So yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not really excited. Hopefully there'll be some fun reveals which we can go over and talk about. But the awards themselves, Chad, it's like yeah, all these award shows just kind of suck. Oh, honestly, they're just so boring. You're always there for like just the crazy shit that goes down or the awkward moments or something so you can dissect them. But yeah, I'm more interested in the trailer. Yeah, I think everyone is. The trailer's the big reveals. It looks like we're going to get some stuff. The Sonic thing people bring up. I imagine there's going to be an Uncharted teaser trailer. Probably more game reveals too. So I'm more looking forward to that. But the award side of things, Jeff Keighley, no, no hate on Jeff Keighley. I mean, it's his thing. He makes money from it, so I'm not hating the man. But I'm just not a big fan of the show itself. Yeah. Oh, Vic, I don't pay much attention to award shows. Yeah, just kind of boring. Definitely going to raise these bits on behalf of Bloodsucking Gamers. Thank you for that very kind donation on behalf of Bloodsucking Gamers, Deadpool. Thank you. But I don't watch award shows anymore. Yeah, they're just kind of boring. I'm with you, but we're going to do it because I know it's going to be popular. People want us to watch it and comment over it, so we'll do that for 4 hours. Longer than that, actually, chat. We got the pre-show, and we'll talk about other stories as well. But yes, so I answered JT's Kaiju, Giant Robot question, and best anime weapon. Best anime weapon. You know what? I thought was, I don't know if I guess I count as a weapon. It's more like a mode of transportation to then kill something. But what I thought was really unique was the gas-powered grapple system in Attack on Titan. Because I like how they put it on their fucking thighs, chat, these things that shoot out these harpoons connected to these wires, and it's how they move around the city so fast to fight all the Titans. And I don't know if you count that as a weapon. It's more of like a mode of transportation. You have these giant swords which are connected to the thigh missiles, if you will, chat. But that I always thought that was so unique, and that was always my favorite aspect of Attack on Titan. really gave it, I think, a sense of gravitas and how it's like, oh, okay, now you kind of understand like how they're able to fight these things because they're just moving so fucking fast. And they get behind the Titan's neck and cut him up and shit. That always really appealed to me was the, I guess, I don't know what it's even called, but it's the gas powered grapple system that they have in Attack on Titan. I'm trying to think of any other like notable anime weapons. I'm going through my head about all the various animes that I've seen, like Cowboy Bebop. There's nothing really like that defines. I know Spike Spiegel uses various weapons. I know Vicious has a samurai sword, but these are present in all other animes. Same with Dotaro and Samurai Champloo. But yeah, I think that's my answer. I think the gas-powered thigh missiles from Attack on Titan always really stood out to me. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, it's a weapon. It's cool. I'll go with that one. Literally, these hands are the weapons. Edman, my best anime weapon is arousing enemy waifus to turn into weapons. That's true. That happens. There's an anime about that. Like mech, like turn like little mech guns or something. It's weird. Lumen Blade from Exchange Students here. Some of these I don't know. You guys have like know more than I do. I always like the caster gun from the Outlaw Store, being able to shoot magical. That does sound cool. Soul Eater says Bloodsucking Gamers. Kratos' axe. I mean, I guess if we count that as an anime. Is that anime? What is your favorite in real life weapon in terms of like melee hand-to-hand weapons? I mean, I always like the katana. Katana's very, straightforward. Oh, yeah, I mean, we were going like, anime-esque games. Gunsword. Gunsword's kind of cool. Always like that. And you got the classic Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII. Just Final Fantasy VII and Remake, chat. That's the most notable one probably this year that I can think of. But yeah, no, good questions. But yeah, I'd say the gas-powered thigh missiles from Attack on Titan. That would be my choice. And now we got some questions from Alex Bernal. Again, Alex Bernal, thank you for being a subscriber, for submitting these questions. This one's a very easy answer for me, Chad, and I'll explain it. Best Star Wars film. For me, to this day, Chad, it's still Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, Episode 5. It capitalized on all the things that I thought were really defined and made the first movie so good to begin with, chat. It was a little darker than that film. The character relationships were a little more dynamic, and they changed, and there was more context between them. Everything between the romance between Han Solo and Leia Organa, chat. Luke's frustration of trying to learn the Force and this big secret that's being kept from him. His relationship with Master Yoda. And then of course, chat, the biggest thing being it has one of the greatest plot twists in all of cinema, I think. I don't think that's a controversial thing to say, but the fact that Darth fucking Vader, the villain of the series at this point, is the father of the hero. It's like, what? It was huge. It was a huge fucking reveal. So, yeah, all the unique planets we went to, everything from Hoth to Dagobah to Cloud City. The special effects were they're already great in the original film, especially for the 70s, 1977. But then to see just the huge step forward for Empire, it was amazing how it kind of ends with the heroes to the backs of the wall, chat. They kind of lose at the very end. Han Solo's put in carbonite, and the rebellion had lost they had the greatest loss in the history since their founding, chat. The Battle of Hoth. It was just really, it's like, well, what's gonna fucking happen now? And so yeah, for me, it's always gonna be Empire Strikes Back. It's just, yeah, and I love the original trilogy. I love all those films, chat. Even Return of the Jedi is the most flawed of them, but I still really like that movie, especially everything to do with Luke, Vader, and Palpatine. That's some great fucking Star Wars. Some of my great favorite scenes in Star Wars are in that movie, but I have to go with Empire Strikes Back. Good viewers, Force Awakens, don't judge me. I'm not judging me, man. You say whatever you want to say. Thunder Lee, A New Hope, and Xavier. I just rewatched Empire Strikes Back, and it's now my second favorite Star Wars film. Rogue One is now my favorite. Rogue One is a really enjoyable film. Love Force Awakens, but I hate Rise of Skywalker. Adman, if any of you say Last Jedi, I'll judge you super hard. I agree, such a great film. Yeah, it's just, I just love it. I really have no criticisms of it. Yeah, it just stands the test of time. It's just a great piece of sci-fi fantasy entertainment. I always go back to that movie. Just an amazing film overall. Great question, though. Great question. Let's see what else you have, Alex Bernal. Piece of PR advice. So just public relations, how to promote yourself. Well, I can put this in the context of streaming. I always, when it comes to like PR, public relations, especially in this type of thing, when you're trying to be a content creator, chat, I have noticed that Twitch is a good starting point as opposed to something maybe like, starting with YouTube or Patreon first. Like, those are good to have once you've already kind of established yourself on Twitch because you already have a built-in audience who'll check out your stuff later on. So it's good to start here. Now, if you're going to start promoting yourself on here, you have to have a very unique personality. There's no doubt about that. You have to stand apart from everyone else that is on this platform. That's hard because there are hundreds of thousands, millions of people that stream every day. But it's good to just try to differentiate yourself as much as possible, to engage with your audience constantly, whether it's in the chat or on social media. That's very important. It's establish an aesthetic personality when it comes to your alerts or your emotes. That's very important. You can see all my stuff. I have theme stuff for certain times of the year, chat, everything, my Christmas or Halloween or what have you. Stream often, do it consistently. You can't just do it for like an hour or two every other day. Like, if you want to take it seriously, you gotta do this. You gotta stay engaged constantly, and even at the days you don't want to do it, you gotta do it anyway. Like, it might be hard. I mean, take a mental break, if you need to. Just be sure to post to social media. Post to social media often, but engage if you talk with your audience. Invest in some equipment that can showcase what your abilities and your personality. Like, I invested in a gaming rig. I spent $1,100 on this PC machine. I bought a Logitech 1080p camera. I have 2 HP 30-inch screens right in front of me. I have, the sound system, which I should have probably used earlier on. But yeah, it's just, establish a personality. Do it consistently, and always engage with your audience. Always talk with them. And anytime, even if you only have, when I first started this shit, I had nobody watching me. I had like maybe a couple people, for the first 3 months who would come in and out. But I never stopped talking. That's the other thing, chat. Never stop talking. Always talk. Always talk, even if there's no one there. Create a little narrative inside your head. That's very important to do. Oh, what's going on here? Thank you for getting rid of that person. We got a bot. Yeah. I'm Xavier. Damn, 1100. I'll pass on PC game. Oh well, it's mostly a streaming machine. Where I mean, I do play PC games on it now, but it's just that's what I stream off of. Is through this PC. Make sure everything is, just looking good. And I know a lot of people have different machines and stuff. I know they even have more expensive stuff. This is what I paid for. I had a pre-built streaming PC. Cyban, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing very well. Good to see you. So hopefully that answers your question to agree. I mean, I guess you can apply it, whatever, your public relations are to other things, where it's whatever you're doing is you got to establish a unique personality. You have to do whatever it is consistently, and you always have to engage with your audience. Those are the first 3 very important steps, because if you don't do any of those things, or you only do a couple of those things, then it's not going to work out. Yeah, just always stay engaged. So hopefully that answers your question. Yeah. Here is Alex Bernal's third and last question, chat. What kind of equipment do you film your live streams? Actually, I kind of just answered this, but I use a Skytech gaming rig. I bought this on Amazon pre-built. It cost me $1,100. Might be even more inexpensive now, since I've had this machine for about 2 years at this point. It's worked out for me. I really had no issues with it whatsoever. I mean, if I had nothing that sticks out in my mind at the very least. I have 2 HP 30-inch monitors right here. One which plays the games themselves or whatever we might be watching. One which displays all of my my OBS, my chat, my tabs, like all that's over there. How I engage with my audience. I have a Focusrite mixer. I have a boom mic arm with the Sennheiser E835 microphone, which I've used like in the past couple months, which much better than what I was previously using, which was a Blue Yeti, which I'm like, don't even bother those. Get a proper microphone, chat. Get a proper microphone. And I also have a 1080p Logitech camera, and also I have an HD60S Elgato card. Streaming card, which I highly recommend. It's great. I don't have to really. I was using an older card before, and I realized like, oh shit, like with the HD60S, it's just infinitely much better, even though it's more expensive. So that's what I use. I will post my equipment on my various on my Twitch channel and on my YouTube channel, just people have access to it, so they know what I use. But this hopefully you got all that. But yeah, it's good if you're gonna get into streaming. It's very good to it. You're gonna spend some money to make. You got to spend some money to make money. You're gonna have to invest in some of this stuff. It's gonna cost something. I forgot to mention this. I also have lights. I have 2 LED lights. Some people use 3. I only use 2. I'm in a small space, so I don't need like an extra light. And my lighting is pretty good. I have these 2 right here, one on my right, one on my left, and they've been working out rather well. Yeah, yep, Discord. Yeah, get on Discord, get on social media. That's very important too. I have to engage more in Discord. It's hard because I'm developing all this different content on these different platforms. But yeah, always be engaged in social media. An excellent question. Excellent question. So that was the end of Alex Bernal's question. Again, Alex, thank you so much for your generosity and being a Tier 4 subscriber. We can go ahead, Chad, and I think we have a couple more questions. Yeah, might have been even posted today. Let's see what we have, Chill. Let's see what we have. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Okay. Wait a minute. Just let me check something really quick here, chat. Hold on, give me 1 second. Sorry. Let me see. Do we have any more questions from anybody else? I think I might got them all, Chat. I think I might got all the questions. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty goddamn cool if I did get them all. Get through them all. Let me check one more time. Yeah, I think I got through all the questions. Yay! That was excellent. Usually I always have to hold off on answering some questions because we don't have enough time. That's great. Excellent. Movement of Physics, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're doing very well. I just currently finished answering my questions on my class in a glass cast video. Asked a little bit of sass. Very easy show. Yeah. Well, you know, we have a little time left. I do have to get up to Austin soon. I know, like I said, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream today. Do you guys happen to have any other questions? Give the opportunity to ask them, chat, for my Q&A. Kung Fu or karate? I mean, Kung Fu, man. It just sounds cooler. Not because I know if either is better than the other. I don't know. But Kung Fu always sounds cooler to me, right? I like that. What time is 8-bit later? So I believe we're going to be starting at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. How did you get involved, DT? Martin had invited me to a show, Double Toasted, and I was just there as an audience member, just enjoying it. And, you know, Corey would eventually invite people up, you know, just you know, get their opinions on something from the audience. As, you know, back in the day, Chad, when we had people come in the studio and things, not now, obviously during the pandemic. And, yeah, I was up there quite often. I was attending a lot of shows, and eventually, when Ian left Sam's show at the time, Sam Gonzalez, he was hosting Sammy Ain't Seen Shit. He asked me if I would like to join him as his co-host, his replacement for Ian, and Ian Butcher, that is. And I said sure. And yeah, I was on Sam's show for a good while, and then eventually Corey and I developed 8-Bit Crumbs. Kind of started out more as like just Let's Plays and that kind of thing when they were getting into Twitch and stuff. And then eventually that's when we developed 8-Bit Crumbs as the next, because I know obviously we had the high score on Double Toasted for quite some time, hosted by Corey Goodwin and Patrick Gertz. And then eventually they left the site. There was some time, there's in between time, an interim period, and of course, let's try to do like another video game show. That's how we developed 8-Bit Crumbs, and yeah, I just kind of stuck around. I was also on the Sunday service, but yeah, it was because Martin had invited me initially. That's how it all kind of started. Movement of Physics. When will I review the movie Juice? I don't know. I think I might be obligated to review that sometime in the future. So maybe in the months to come. Yes. Favorite red meats? You can't go wrong with a good slice of prime rib. You love that. You know, I love good steak. I mean, a good slice of prime rib with a little bit of horseradish on the side. I always really loved that. Always really appealed to me. What color is my underwear? Today it's green. It's like a checkered green color. When's the Cyberpunk stream coming, Stizzy Man? It is coming Friday evening. That's when I'll be streaming Cyberpunk. Just going to be charging $30 for the Pixar movie coming out in March. Really? Oh, what? What Pixar movie is that, Xavier? That sucks. I ain't gonna pay 30 fucking bucks for that. Yeah. Damn, I don't know any of those people. It's interesting, like how it just changes. You know, we get new fans that come in. Later on. But yeah. You have to. It's your namesake, bro. It's true. Because that's to review Bebe's Kids before Jews. Fair enough. I'll have to put that on the list then. Do you still keep up with Corey Goodwin and Sammy? Last time I was interacting with Sammy, we were playing Apex Legends together, but I haven't texted in a long time. And Corey Goodwin's more just when we see each other. I think the last time I saw Corey Goodwin, I'm trying to remember. I think Corey had invited him to his place and we were talking. That's the last time I talked with him, I believe. It's been a while. Ryan Walters Ryan, The Last Dragon, which is not Pixar. Oh, gotcha. Oh, it's too bad. I'm looking for that movie. It looks good. Thirdly, would you hug me? Have you gotten checked for COVID? If you have and you're clean, then yes, I would hug you. But only, if we practice the precautions necessary beforehand. By the way, if I've only been here about 6 months and watching old videos, I would see people I've never seen in the stream and say, that's cool. That's interesting. Yeah, well, I'm happy to have you here, Platinum Wave. Hope you've been enjoying my content. It's great to have you. Yeah. Kimberly, welcome to stream. But does everyone have any other, let me get an appointment. But does anyone have any other questions, Shep? Because if that's the case, then, I could call it a day for right now. I'm surprised we got through all the questions so quickly. But I will be back on Friday chat doing my my watch party for The Mandalorian. We'll do that first, and then we'll jump into Cyberpunk and multiplayer shenanigans. Because you viewers remember when the DT crew was stuck in a room and locked from naked? Yeah, it was hilarious. I remember out calling, too. I would have actually driven to the studio to get them out of the room. That was an amazing moment. I think that clip online has like 35. Last time I checked, it was like 35,000 views on Twitch. It was like, whoa, pretty cool. No question, but just came by to say, thank you, Coach Jobs. Thank you again for resubscribing. That was very, very kind of you. When am I going to fight Corey Bob? I don't know. We were kind of, it's off and on, depending on how I'm feeling that day. We shall see. How are you practicing self-care? I mean, just staying healthy, trying to have a positive mindset, getting my exercise, trying to eat relatively healthy every single day. Be free, Juicy. Flee to the studio. Kimberly, what can I do with my points? You can use your points to possibly vote additionally in all the polls I do. I think that's what I'm going to be doing now. They were stuck inside the studio. They locked themselves in. So the door in the studio is weird. You can lock yourself in on the inside. And that's apparently what happened. I think a fan, they had left to talk to the police about the naked guy. This is all in the same night, by the way. So there was a naked guy roaming the studio. And the building where the studio is located, I should say, and just walking around and shit, and just dick and balls, peen and balls, just hanging out there, chat. Apparently he does this a lot. The guy allegedly did this a lot. The police were familiar with him. Yep, he's always doing this, and just exposing himself to people. And one of the fans, I believe, had walked out, and he had locked the door, and for some reason, the door you can lock yourself inside. I don't know how that works, but that's what happened. And they were not able, and the guy, I guess he was gone for a period of time, I believe. And they couldn't get a hold of him. And so they're just kind of stuck in there. And for like a good long while, I believe, like it was 20 or 30 minutes or something. And I offered to go there and unlock the door for them. But eventually that fan came back and they got out. He just got put into a corner. The quarterback goes too far. Exactly. Malcolm, any guesses on the next Smash Bros. Character going to announce tonight? I'm trying to think, well, what has Crash Bandicoot been announced yet? Wouldn't be surprised if Crash is in the next. I actually don't keep up with what the new characters are, but I'll say Crash. Love when you take my suggestions, Evil 11. Yeah, I mean, I got to use channel points, you're right. I just haven't thought about doing them yet. The word show is going to be lit. I mean, we'll see, Kingpin. I'm looking forward to the reveals and things. Those will be interesting to talk about. The word ceremony itself has never been really that interesting to me, but we'll see. The door can lock probably for safety. This is weird. You can lock yourself inside the room. Yeah. But yeah, chat. Everyone keeps saying someone from Fortnite for Smash. Oh, I would not be shocked by that. Yeah. When the default Fortnite skins, maybe. I don't know. You think there'll be a riot if The Last of Us 2 wins? I think people will complain. I think people will yell online and stuff. But if it wins, it wins. I mean, I don't really care. Malcolm hoping for Crash as well as Chrono from Chrono Trigger and Oldie but Goodie. Nice. Mario's now from Fortnite. Mando's in Fortnite. Yeah, I saw that. I did see it. I mean, it's huge. I mean, Fortnite's still incredibly popular, and it will remain so for quite some time. Thank you, Steve, for the host. Welcome, Steve. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Call me Hazel. Choose again. Call me Hazel. I re-answered your question, by the way. You asked me if I can only have one question. It'll be a yes or no answer, and that would be the only one. I said I would want to know if there are actually aliens and the Galactic Federation of Aliens. That would be my question. That's the question I would ask. It'd be a good time. Mando for Smash. Oh, yes. Other characters, man. I mean, at this point, why not? Just put everybody in there. They're running out of Nintendo characters. But where's Waluigi, chat? Where's Waluigi? I know he's an asset. In the game, but where is the player model, the controllable character? We need the Wario Bros. Video game, chat. That's what I'm about. That's what we all need right now. He has an assist trophy, exactly. Yeah, but I want him as a playable character. That's what I want, chat. We need the Wario Bros teaming up against the Mario Bros shit. I want Mario on Wario action, chat. That's what I need. Give us Waluigi. Wah! Wah, chat. That's what I desire. Buzzbee for Smash. Very good, chat. Very good. But, guys, I apologize, but now I must leave you. Chat. Actually, you know what? We can do a poll before I leave. Let's go ahead and do a cartoon poll, chat. We'll do a cartoon poll. And I'm sorry, I had to head up to Austin because we're starting like at 5:30. I have no idea how long it takes. I'm not sure how traffic is at this point in the day. So I will have to take. I'm sorry because I know a lot of you guys just stopped by. I know calling me Hazel, you just got here. I know Steve just got here. Kimberly just got here. But I will be back tomorrow, chat, doing a nice long stream. Doing no Mandalorian Watch Party, the penultimate episode, playing Cyberpunk, doing multiplayer shenanigans. Definitely be doing that. But we can do a cartoon poll before I go. Definitely do that, chat. And you have the VOD, so in case you're coming in here right now, please do watch the VOD. It's a little over an hour long now, which is good. It'll be fun. But let me go ahead. We'll get a nice little cartoon poll in here before I leave. I believe we're on the new list, or the new OG list, that is. Yes, indeed. Just woke up for your nap, T-Mac? Well, that's good, man. I slept in today. I need some sleep. What should I review? God damn it! I had the caps lock on, chat. It's all abominations. All discombobulated. What should I review? On this list, chat, we have Ed Double D, that is, and Eddie. I'm sorry, Clemens. I'm sorry. We have Ed, and Eddie, chat. We also have Avatar, The Last Airbender. Woo, White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. Thank you, Steve. I hope you and Corey will be sipping during the stream in honor of Thirsty Thursday. I might pick up some whiskey or something. Actually, I'll stop at the liquor store now, chat, and I'll have something for us to sip on during the Game Awards. I think that'll be good. I think we'll need it, too. Do it now. Do it. I'll do it. Also have Cowboy Bebop on this list, chat. Not only do I do reviews for, I also do commentaries for in full video reactions. After Cowboy Bebop, chat, we have, oh, God, I'm losing track of my mind. Batman Beyond, which I reviewed last night, which was very fun. It's a very Shui series from what I've heard, chat. Very Shui. And last, and certainly not least, chat, we have Courage. Courage the Cowardly Doggo, chat. All right, starting the part right now. It's going to appear above the chat self and the Biddy Boss and Sub Gifting Champions. Please go ahead and vote, my friends. It's okay. It's always great to see you. It's always great to have you come here. So I have everyone else here. Again, thank you for stopping by the stream. I know the hours are weird today just because, you know, how we got to, you know, how we're hosting 8-Bit Crumbs with the VGAs. So normally I would be on here longer, but I gotta go. Hope they don't have sketches again. Oh, Jesus, yeah, agreed. I did like the one with the Muppets for the Untitled Goose Game. That was pretty funny with Beaker. But other than that one, all the other ones were pretty bad from what I recall. Yeah. Thank you, Cyban. Thank you. No, it's great having you guys here. Thank you for all the support. You guys are awesome. They're awesome. Swedish Chef will be there. Swedish Chef. Was Swedish Chef in the last one? I forget. I like Swedish Chef. I always like Swedish Chef, Chad. No matter what context it's in, I always like having him there. Oh, yeah, the voting. I forgot. Hold on. Can I manipulate? I can't do that. I got to remind myself to do the channel point voting, too, Chad. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to just not incorporating that. I'll be doing that in the future, though. But you can now be using your channel points to vote. So I guess you'll be able to vote multiple times, which would be good. Bunsen and Beaker, that's what it was. Bunsen and Beaker, Ryan. Well, of course you would know. Huh? Bork, bork, shabork. Bork, bork, shabork, bork. No, you're awesome. Hanan, stay safe, Chris. I got to go. It was great to catch you live. It was great to have you here, Hanan. Yeah, I'm sorry just because my hours are so late. I know it's weird, but I happy to have you here, man. It was great to see you again. Thank you for resubscribing. It's very, very kind. You're a good man. You're a good man, Hanan. The hairiest of ball sacks, some might say. It's very shway. It's very shway. What's leading the poll right now? I forgot. Batman Beyond chat significantly. Well, it was so much fun reviewing Batman Beyond. Yeah, it's been great to jump into that show, chat. So goddamn good. I might do the Batman Beyond again on Monday just because, it's a two-parter. So I'll do that. And the winner is chat, Batman Beyond. Excellent choice, chat. Excellent choice. Thank you, sir. Maybe thank you. I think you wish me a very safe drive. Hopefully it'll be okay. And I'm not sure how traffic is at this point in the day. It's like around 4-ish, 5-ish, so hopefully people won't be going home early. But, chat, I got to tell you how to get in contact with me, all my stuff. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, typically starting around 5:30, 6 p.m.-ish Central Standard Time. I also stream chat on Saturdays and Sundays around 9, 10 p.m.-ish Central Standard Time. If you want to follow me on social media, please do check out my Twitter at Chris J. Herman. I'm also on Facebook under Chris Herman and on Instagram and Discord chat under Mr. Revan7. If you want to see my pre-recorded streams, Let's Plays, video game reviews, movie reviews, cartoon reviews, reactions, edited commentary, chat, whatever I might be posting, check out my YouTube channel, Class and Glass. And actually, I'll go ahead and post the link to my YouTube channel in case you have not seen it before. I'll go ahead and post it now. You can check that out. You can subscribe. That would be very, very kind. Helps out, chat. The algorithm is a pain in the tuchus, but trying. Oh, wait. Oh, no, sorry. That was the question I was... That was the question that Carmi Hazel I was doing a list on my Word doc, so sorry about that. Here is the actual link, chat. Here's the actual link to my YouTube channel. There it is. But yeah, also, chat, please do check out my Patreon, which I have right here, chat. That's not the black screen. It is. Oh God, it's beyond the black screen, chat. It's beyond the black screen. Hopefully it'll pop up here. We have Class in the Glass, chat, featuring full audio commentaries. Full-length video reactions for movies and cartoons, and also ability to submit questions for my Class in the Glass cast chat, which we just did today. If you subscribe at the highest level, you can subscribe at the $2, $5, $10, or $15 level. No matter what level you subscribe at, you get access to something, but the highest level you get access to absolutely everything. Have some new commentaries and full video reactions up there right now, chat. Gremlins is my latest one. I got to upload Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I gotta upload that one eventually, chat. But got Gremlins full video length reaction and audio version. Also have bonus ones, chat, which are all available at the entry level $2. Each and every single bonus one will be available that way. Have there for Logan, Batman animated series, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, Cowboy Bebop, and a whole lot more, chat. More coming. I'll be uploading some more Christmas movies very, very soon. If you want to check that out, I would appreciate it.